Hello. Thank you. It's not Mr. It's Miss. Thank you. I'm a transgender woman, so not Mr. Yes, I am. I'm fairly certain I know what gender I am. What genitals I have is none of your business. I wouldn't go round asking you what genitals you had. Don't ask me. Okay, why don't you take your little trolling and go somewhere else? Because I really can't be arsed with it. Yeah, just gonna block you. I'm not a he. I'm a transgender woman. I'm sure you know what transgender means. Yeah, just leave. There aren't only two genders. Even biologically speaking, there aren't two genders. Even with people who are intersex, there's still more than two genders. No, there's more than that. Well, there's also transgender, and if you include intersex, intersex is a combination of genders based on a genetic level. So, depending on your chromosomes, you could be a combination of male and female. And that's all been scientifically proven. There's a ridiculous amount of genders out there. That is a website for the North American Intersex Society where it explains about intersex. There's a ridiculous amount in the acronym at the moment. I tend to just go LGBTQ asterisks, just to include all the rest. Yeah, that works as well. Because otherwise it'd be like lesbian, gay, bi, trans, questioning, queer, intersex, asexual, aromantic, gender fluid, gender non-binary, so many others. Thank you for becoming a fan. Don't know why people would come onto a video with the tag LGBT and try to argue that transgender doesn't exist. And that there are only two genders, which is complete bullshit. In fact, there are a lot of really good trans YouTubers out there. So, this live stream is all to do with anything transgender related. We'll just have a chat. If you've got any questions, ask, and I'll do my best to answer. Thank you. Yeah, totally true. Huh. So, how is everyone at the moment? Where are people watching from? Thank you for becoming a fan. Hello, King Season Roman Empire. Love the name. Thank you for inviting people to this broadcast. Kevin, thank you for following me on Twitter as well. Just got the notification. And thank you for sharing on Twitter that I'm on. And thank you for following my YouTube channel as well. At some point I will actually make content, but another thing is I want to know what people would like to see. Because I tend to try and do a lot of Q&A videos on here about anything transgender related. So if people have questions that they've always wanted to know the answers to regarding trans people, I tend to do it on here. But I can't really do that on YouTube videos. So if anyone has some really cool ideas of videos that they would love to see on YouTube, tell me and I'll try and make some of them. And also, thank you for becoming a fan. Evie loves you. By the way, awesome name. As you can see, bit of a Pokemon fan. I have my Pikachus. It's a 24/7 unliving hell for you. Being transgender is like that sometimes. It can suck, but it can also be awesome. So yes, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask and I will do my best to answer. And I'm going to apologise for this now, but I smoke a lot. So I will be smoking on camera. It's kind of one of the few things that stops me going mental and trying to kill someone. is smoking. Also, if anyone's an artist, 'cause I suck at art, but I really want to create like a cartoon version of me for my YouTube channel, just to have as the display picture for YouTube. Because at the moment, I believe I'm using the same photo that I have for here, which is about a year old now. I am using the same photo, yes. It's about a year old now, and I don't really have many good photos of me. Although a friend of mine did once draw me as a clown. So, do we have any questions that people would like answered? Or we can just sit and chat about absolutely anything. I also apologise because I will frequently be on my phone. Look like low key. I have no idea who that is. If you could post a link to pictures, I could have a look. Or I could just Google. Yeah, I can't just Google. Although I did like me with blue hair. That was cool. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but a friend of mine drew this, which was me as a clown back when I had dreadlocks. Oh, you mean Loki? Yeah, it's Loki. The Norse god of mischief. Actually, I was in a play earlier this year, like a couple of months ago, and I actually played Loki. We were doing a play retelling some of the Viking myths, and I played Loki. So it's funny you said that. Yeah, what are the odds? Although it did mean I had to wear a wig. because I don't think, with Loki having long blonde hair, so I had to wear a dark wig. Yeah, I do a bit of acting, and I also do stage and screen combat. So I regularly do shows involving fighting with swords, which is always very fun. Oh, and in fact, I actually... Where's my... I have a sword down beside the bed, but I can't reach it at the moment. But a couple of my shows are actually on YouTube. I will be right back. Oh, it can be quite annoying here as well, but I'll be right back. I have returned. Oh, I have returned. Thank you for becoming a fan. Okay, what were we talking about before I had to go see to the dog? I can't remember. Oh yes, internet and acting and sword combat and lots of other things. So yeah, as I was saying, I do a bit of acting. I do a bit of acting with an organisation called the Historical Combat Company. So we do a lot of historical acting shows. We used to do reenactments, but we decided to move away from that. So far, the biggest show I've done is our Roman Gladiators, which was great fun, in which I played the role of a Roman slave girl who was being made to fight in a gladiator arena. I played the character of Helena. Really good show. And then I've done a pirate gig for a wedding. We played a mutinous crew. What else have I done? Yeah, that's shows. I did the Norse Tales, in which I played Loki. And the most recent one I did was a horror show, but I was playing a plant in the order who at the end had to kill one of the characters. It was fun because I got to beat someone up 4 times a day for a weekend. Great fun. That's kind of what I do at the moment. In terms of me as a person, I've been transitioning for 5 years, going on 6. Nearly 6 years, actually. Yeah, I used to work as a youth worker. So I used to run help to run an environmental project for young people. Great fun. I did that for 7 years, up until this year. Which I unfortunately lost that due to depression. So I've been suffering from depression quite badly since April. That's kind of why I started doing live streams, because it was a way to distract myself from the depression and keep myself going and keep myself busy. It's also helped doing this acting, because I've only been doing it since June, I believe. Although I now am featured on their website, which is awesome. So yeah, that's the website for the Historical Combat Company, in which I do shows for. Hello to those just joining us, and welcome. This live stream was originally designed to have a chat about anything transgender related. So if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer any and all questions people may have. Eren from Attack on Titan. The animated version or the live-action awful film that was made? To be honest, I'm not actually that big a fan of Attack on Titan. I was never that big a fan of it, to be honest. I kind of couldn't get into it. Even though I do love anime, hence the Pikachu and the Happy and my huge Dragon Ball Z poster that I've got and all sorts of other things. Big anime fan. Do you have a favourite anime? Ooh, what is it? What is your favourite anime? Would that be Black Butler? Would it be Black Butler? Sebastian. That's the character from Black Butler, isn't it? Yeah, I couldn't get into that either. Sorry, didn't really like it. But hey, everyone enjoys different things. You know, I don't like Black Butler or Attack on Titan. I do love Yu-Gi-Oh! Fairy Tail, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Claymore, which was a really good one, Sword Art Online, Vampire Knight, Blue Exorcist, absolutely loads that I can't even think how many different anime I love. Although Fairy Tail is one of my favourites. However, Little Happy here isn't actually mine, my fiance's. Got it for Christmas last year. Ah, really stiff neck. Mm. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Or the Japanese Kagebusha no Jutsu. Yes, Japanese it's Kagebusha no Jutsu. really cool. Although a little bit of a cliche, but Sasuke is my favourite character. Hence why my dog is called Sasuke. Huh. I like how this has just turned into a talking about, anime. So what other anime do you like? Hello, Spaceman Vito! Welcome! Hi! Hello and welcome. Dragon Ball Z is awesome. What child has not tried to do the Kamehameha? Thank you. Yes, I think just about everybody has tried to do the Kamehameha. I know I did as a child. I am not going to Skype, I am staying right here. I'm going to continue to chat with Zozo about anime. In fact, one of my favourite games of the last couple of years has to be Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So much fun. Create your own Saiyan, you know. Create your own Saiyan, go Super Saiyan, and kick the crap out of Frieza. That was so much fun. Yeah, I was also a massive fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a teenager, to the point where, you know, I regularly played with the cards. I regularly dueled people at school. I used to try and run tournaments for people in my local neighbourhood, so we used to get together and we all used to ante up one card, you know, our rarest, our most powerful cards, and then we'd have a massive tournament to see who would win them all. We had no money, so we couldn't do it as like a prize money thing, but I still have loads of cards. I also love Digimon as well. There's not many Pokemon fans also like Digimon. I play ukulele. Not very well, but I do play. I also play bass guitar as well. Actually, I haven't played my ukulele for a while now. I might play it tonight. Yeah, I might play it later. I've seen quite a few people just playing music on here. Just sitting there with an instrument and just strumming along. But it is quite tempting to go get my ukulele now and play it just while sitting talking. Although it does need tuned. Actually, I'm going to go get it. I will be right back. I will leave you with Pikachu and Happy. Let's see just how out of tune my little ukulele is. And how out of tune is it? Oh, very. Yeah, I will just tune it up once I find my tuning app. Oh, tuning app, where are you? There you are. It's in tune. Ah, it's in tune. Do you play any instruments? Yes. With a voice filled in power of the ancient Lord, believe that dragonborn comes. So I was really trying to learn that a while ago. More instruments than me then. I just played 2. Yeah, you play more instruments than I do. Considering what I was trying to learn was Dragonborn comes from Skyrim. It's an awesome song. Yeah, our hero. Yeah, that was totally wrong. I don't know why I did that. Our hero, cleanse a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Lord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. Yeah. Yes. And out of all of my friends, when it comes to music, I'm the least talented. In fact, a good friend of mine recently made up his own sea shanty, which was really cool. And he made it for the Historical Combat Company, which I perform with. So whenever we're doing, yes, I love Lilo and Stitch, Lovely Lilo and Stitch. I like to do a little Stitch impression. It's not the best Stitch impression in the world, but I like to do it all the same. Yeah, it was one of my favorite Disney films for a long time. Was Lilo and Stitch. But yeah, really, I don't know how well this is going to come over the mic on this laptop, but a friend of mine created this sea shanty. Find it. Uh-huh. If you're gonna do Ohana, it's gotta be the full thing. Hal. Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Yeah, if you're gonna do the Ohana, it's gotta be the whole thing. But I don't know how well you can hear this song, but a friend of mine wrote this. It's a really cool song. Money takes your life. Hey ho, it's off to sea we go. To pillage and to plunder, it's a Viking we will go. Some call us pirates, others call us kings. Think the turn around and still the shiny things. That's the life you lead when you bring home all the meat. When he wrote this song, he basically took every aspect of what we do at Historical Combat Company and put it all into a song. So we do like gladiators, pirates, Vikings, all sorts. Oh, it's off to sea we go, to pillage and to plunder, it's a Viking we will go. Some call us pirates, others call us kings. Yeah, I also can't sing, which doesn't help. When you bring home all the meat. That is us fighting in the background there. But yes. I don't know how well you heard that song or if it was just a muffled mess. But it is a really good song. And I've actually asked him if he can do it as write it as a ukulele piece so I can learn to play it myself. She said once he gets time he will do it. Other voices can I do? Not many. I try to do, like, learn different accents because trying to do acting, it can help if you can do other accents. So, you know, I try to do, like, Irish, Australian. So, the Irish accent's quite simple to do, actually. Although, you know, the Irish accent I'm not that good with at the moment, but I'm getting there. The Australian accent's not too difficult to do, actually. All you need is this one like phrase that can get you going. So I started with "Good eye mate." So "Good eye mate" always got me into the Australian accent. But I don't know if you know of Pingu. Pingu, the little claymation penguin. But I used to do a really good Pingu impression. Hey ho, it's off to sea we go. Pillage and plunder, it's a Viking we will go. Some call us pirates, others call us kings. Take your turn to brawl and burn and stone the shiny things. That's the life you lead when you bring home all you need. String your bow and raise your shield and sharpen up your sword. They will all regret the day they faced a mighty horde. Watch us as we bravely fight throughout all history, from Roman times to pirate age and endless victories. Hey, oh, to see we go. Yeah. Oh, I get so easily distracted. What song stuck in your head? Which song did I get stuck in your head? Quite interesting to know now. Hold your ground and form a line protected with the spear, standing like a warrior and never showing fear. Blacky guards and red kites high and dragons all in green form the hardy companies that fight for HCC. Yeah. Which song have I got stuck in your head? Oh, the HCC song that my friend did. Yeah, it's really catchy. It is incredibly catchy. But yeah, he's going to write me the chords for ukulele so I can learn it on ukulele. It'd be quite cool because he regularly does shows, and it'd be really good if I could just get up and do it alongside him. Although I'd just be playing it on ukulele. I wouldn't be singing because that would ruin it, because I'm not a very good singer. Yeah. Not a very good singer, so I'm not going to bother trying to sing it with him, but it is an incredibly catchy song. And he hasn't released it officially yet. I've just got like kind of a pre-released version that he's still working on. So I'm expecting it to get better. But yeah, it's really cool because like halfway through for the instrumental part, he decided he was just going to put us fighting in it and record our battle, which was really good. Yeah, it's a very good little sea shanty that he made. You know, all the sail and tell your mum we're going out to sea. Some may live and some may die, but that's the life we lead. Pack your bags and bring your rum and don't forget your knife, 'cause life at sea will steal your soul and then it takes your life. Hey ho, it's off to sea we go. Pillage and a plunder, it's a Viking we will go. Some call us pirates, others call us kings. So, yeah, and then I'm lost. But yes, I'm not as good as him. Jake Holt is a very, very talented musician. So he mostly does like folk music. If I can find his, I'm sure he's got a SoundCloud somewhere. Oh, just realised I never actually liked his page on Facebook. It's not good. I have to do that. Ah, there we go. He does have a SoundCloud. I wonder what he's got on there. Tequila Dreams. No, that's a good song of his. It's the only track of his. But yes, he is called Jake Holt. I'm fairly certain that song will probably be put on his SoundCloud as soon as he finishes the song. But Tequila Dream, good one. Don't know if you can hear that. Yes, he's a very good musician, and he also fights for his combat company as well. Hello! Welcome! Just joining us, we have just had a general chat about anything really. It started off, I was talking about transgender stuff, and then it kind of evolved. We've talked about anime, we've talked about music. If you have anything you'd like to ask, feel free to ask away and I'll do my best to answer. I'm very well, how are you? Good, good. Right, I've lost it there. Screw it. I can practice more later. No, I've quite enjoyed talking to you. Oh, I don't know how good the connection is, but if you want a guest, well done for just coming out as trans. Congratulations. That's not that good then. I'm sorry that that's the case. It's not exactly nice when you don't get accepted by the people you love. My thoughts exactly, Zozo. Hello, Ahmed. Welcome. Yeah, it's never a good thing. Yeah, I've supported a couple of young trans people at the start of their transition, coming out to friends, family. Yeah, it's never very good. I used to hate watching those situations where they would bare their soul to their family, and the family would just basically tell them that they don't support them, they will never be that person. And in extreme cases, I have witnessed young people being kicked out of their family home because of it. And it's always heartbreaking to watch when that happens. If only I could open up my home to everybody in that situation, I would. I started transitioning nearly 6 years ago now. So I know what it's like for a lot of people, and it is a scary, scary time in your life. I will be right back. I will leave you with Pikachu and Happy. Ah. Yeah. You see, when I came out, I had a lot of support from friends and family. Oh, that camera needs a bit of I really need a new camera. But yeah, when I first came out, I had support, but I went through a tough patch with my mother because she felt as if she'd lost a son, so she started grieving because she thought of it as the death of her son. And it took a long time for her to realise that that wasn't the case, and that she hadn't lost a child. I was still the same person. I just expressed who I really was. At the end of the day, you're still the same person. I hope that they eventually come round and accept you for who you are. There is support out there if you know where to look. There's a lot of support on Facebook. You know, there's a group on Facebook which is literally just trans support group. If I get the group on here. Hi. Okay. That is a link to a Facebook group called Trans Support. There are hundreds of people in that group who are more than happy to talk to people and support people. I'm a member of it. In fact, I'm good friends with the person who started the group. Just check, there are over 6,000 people who are in that group who are there to help support anyone who needs it. I also run a page on Facebook called For the Love of Gender. People can always get in touch with me there. I'm on Twitter. I'm trying to start a YouTube channel. But, you know, if you need support and you need to know where to find support, that group, I would highly recommend that group. It's been in existence now for a few years. I'm good friends with the person who started the group up, and it's really taken off. There are thousands of people on that page. So just go on it, request to join the group, introduce yourself. You will have loads of support there. You know, there's people from all over the world are in that page. The US, the UK, Europe, everywhere. And I really do hope that you find the support that you need. Because transitioning is a hard enough thing, and to have to do it alone is just unthinkable. I wouldn't be where I am now without the support that I had. You know, I had support from friends and family, and if it wasn't for them, I don't think I could have done it. Yeah, what is the one for? Okay, so, what should we chat about now? Although I do want to pick your brains, actually, in regards to videos. As I was saying earlier, and Zozo will remember this, I have that YouTube page that I'm trying to start up, and I would love to know what kind of videos people would like to see. Because I want to get to a point where I'm uploading a video a week to try and get enough people watching. So the content has to be entertaining, it has to, it has to mean something, because I wanted to do a lot of trans-related videos. Like, what is trans? Yeah, but that was kind of the one I was thinking about starting with, a what is trans. But like later on, so I could do the what is trans videos. I wanted to do like a weekly vlog. So it's like the sort of stuff that I do, uploading videos of the acting that I do, behind the scenes kind of work, music, all sorts. Speaking of Trans 101, I actually used to run a training course called Trans 101. It was an accredited course. I used to run it with an organisation called DISC. So we used to get a lot of like doctors, nurses, youth workers, school teachers coming to that training course to learn how to work with transgender young people. And it was called Trans 101. And my favourite part about the course, my favourite little section, was called questions, in which I got everyone else to ask the questions to each other, the questions that I've been asked on a regular basis. Which was always so much fun watching them do it. And then they kind of realise how bad the questions that they ask are. It's always so much fun to do. Yeah, I've had that quite a few times. Also, yeah, I've had it quite a lot, especially, walking around like this. And it's like, are you, male to female or female to male? I'm a transgender woman. You do the math. Another one I got quite regularly was when they asked my name. And I would introduce myself, tell them my name, and then they would proceed to ask, yeah, but what's your real name? And it's like, I just told you my real name. That is my legal name. I had it changed legally. You know, that's on everything. My bank card, all my bills, they're all in that name. That is my name. And then there's always the very, very, very personal one. The genital question. What do you have? How is that even relevant? Am I planning on sleeping with you? No, you don't need to know. Oh. Oh, and then getting compared to gay people. It's like, yeah, but it's always referred to as the surgery. You know, are you getting the surgery? There are multiple different surgeries you can have. Which one is the surgery? Oh. Oh my god. Very stupid questions, and a lot of them can be very hurtful to a lot of people. You know, very insensitive questions. Which is why I used to love getting people to say it to each other. People who weren't trans. And it was actually really cool, because I've been doing this training course for a few times, and it was like the third or fourth time I'd done this training course. I actually had another transgender woman in the room with me, who was taking the course, and immediately went, you know what, I can guarantee that every trans person has been asked these questions by someone, whether it's a complete stranger on the street or in a pub, you know. Ugh. Yeah, I've had that in crowded places. Yep. Yeah, it's not fun at all. Yeah, it's awful. Oh, so many stupid questions. It drives me insane having to answer those questions all the time. In fact, I've been doing live streams on here and people have asked me those questions. In fact, right at the start of this video, there was someone trying to troll me by coming on and saying there are only two genders, and constantly calling me sir and mister, which drove me insane. And then, no matter how much I explain, no, I'm a transgender woman, I'm not a man. Eventually it became, you know, well, do you have a dick or do you have a vagina? That is none of your business. But yes, you know, I get it on here as well. Unfortunately, it's going to continue to happen for a very, 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 very long time. Because just as things start to seem like they're going well, in terms of acceptance for trans people, unfortunately there is always something that means we have a massive step back. Awesome, thank you. Go over to YouTube. I don't have many. Many subscribers, but I'm always happy for the subscribers I do get. Thank you very much. So yeah, at the moment all of the videos that are up on there are my live videos. So a couple of the previous live streams that I've done are all on there. And yeah, I'm going to do a What is Trans? An Introduction to Transgender video. Except I will not be using the camera on this laptop because it sucks. I'll be using the camera on my phone, it's much better. Hopefully I will get that out by next week. I think I will sit and record that tomorrow and hopefully get it out by next week. You know, what with editing and everything. So, what would people like to talk about now? I always make sure mine is right here. As my partner says, it is surgically attached to my hand. Although it is cracked to hell. Lots of cracks. Okay, well, I'm actually going to call it a day there. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to both of you. And I hope you come back so we can talk some more. Because it's been good fun. So, I'm going to bid you farewell for today. And I will be back. Bye!